Yo, yo, what is good? Jacob here, sweaty as ever, just got back from a 45-minute run, and here's the really interesting part. Did I just hit a real high note right there? Did my voice elevate? Really interesting part that I want to emphasize here. I was getting paid to take this run. Now let me explain why that is. As I was running, I had my headphones in, and I was simultaneously listening to a bi-monthly call with the Entheos Academy, which is where I TA as a philosopher part-time, and I literally was getting paid to listen to this call as I was out running. Now 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I couldn't possibly imagine getting paid to go for a run, getting paid to connect with a bunch of like-minded people. We're talking about ways to optimize our life and optimize this business as I'm literally running through the sunny park. Okay, and I came home and just made a, delicious, healthy salad over here, finished up the call, and what I want to do is just, with this video, is expand your possibilities of what's possible with your life. Like, you may be thinking, yo, I'm stuck in this cubicle right now, or I'm at this desk, or I'm at my house, and what Jacob's saying is really cool, but stuff like that just doesn't happen in my life. And what I want to emphasize really strongly here is that I had no idea how this would happen in my life, or that it could happen in my life, 3 or 4 years ago. But what I've done is I've done a tremendous amount of work to work on myself, to figure out what's important to me, and that it would even be a cool thing that's super on purpose for me to be able to do something like this. Now you may be wondering, how the hell did you do that, Jacob? Well, I've spent a tremendous amount, a massive amount, I don't know any other adjectives I could think of, a monumental amount of time to do this by working on myself. That's been the key, is I've been building my knowledge of self, my self-awareness, figuring out what's important to me, and spending a ton of time realizing that I'm going to be persistent and simultaneously patient, and realize, like, yo, this is a long-term vision. This is, what do I want my life to look like in 10 years from now? Now, how do I actually go about doing that on a practical level? Well, if I take you over here, you'll see, I don't know how many, you'll see a ton of journals there. All of these journals, I don't know how many there are here, 7 or so, plus 8, 9, 10, and other ones in other rooms. All of those journals are within the last 2 years, and in those pages, I mean, you can look at my desk right now, I got a journal right there right now. In these pages is me, working on myself, is paying attention to what I care about, is like writing down shit that interests me and figuring out cool ways to apply that stuff in my life. So I want to emphasize that with enough patience and enough persistence and enough knowledge of self, of like, yo, what do I care about? What is important to me? What do I want to do? What would be my ideal day? And then trusting that the consistent baby steps, not the intense steps, but the consistency is going to yield really great results in the long term in ways that we just can't possibly imagine. Like me getting paid to go for a run and talk with or listen to a bunch of really cool people talk about things that interest me. So that's my short video. Also below, you can download the recording for last week's Living on Purpose, Finding and Living Your Purpose call with me and Dave Ursillo. And even below that, further, you'll be able to sign up for next call next Tuesday at 8 p.m. where we will be rocking out, homies. So let's make that happen. Sign up. Registration is limited to 30 people, so jump on that now. And please, please, please only sign up if you're going to show up. And please show up if you care about creating and living a life on purpose. This is what we're about. This is how, we're making our contribution and our impact in the world through our own lives. So we'll talk soon about that. Peace!